everybody is able to hear me? If yes, you may just put a yes in the chat box. Then we'll be starting. Yeah, there are so many yes here. So children, we'll be starting today with chapter number 2, which is parallel lines. So we start with this particular chapter named as parallel lines and transversals, right? Now, before we move ahead, I'll just give you a small introduction of myself. My name is Kiran Singh Rajpurohit. I handle Chembur branch and I mostly teach in Western Zone as well as Chembur Center, right? Yeah. Now, we move ahead. Lecture number 1, children. We need to talk about this particular concept, which is parallel lines. Now, I want you all to imagine few examples of parallel lines in your mind, right? What I would do is I would just let you know the few examples from my end. So you can just compare whether your examples, whatever you have considered right now in your mind, whether they are correct or not. So here is the very first example. I hope everybody has seen these railway tracks. Here is the second example, ladders. Now the question is, sir, इसमें parallel lines कहाँ है? See, I'll highlight certain part here, right? As you can see, these two rails, they are parallel to each other. Also, children, here, if you notice here, I've highlighted two lines with blue color, this part. So these two lines, in fact, all such lines, they are parallel to each other. The yellow lines are parallel to each other. The blue lines are parallel to each other. But the blue line is not parallel to yellow line. Likewise, same scenario is to be followed here in the case of ladder. I hope at least everybody now has understood how parallel lines or uska example kaisa hota hai, what parallel lines are like. Now, if we try to define parallel lines, can anybody help me with the definition of a parallel line? In fact, what you can do is you can think one definition in your mind and keep it ready. I'll just let you know the correct one and you can then compare again, right? Yeah, hope everybody might have thought at least some definition of parallel lines. Parallel lines are those lines which never intersect. ये सबने सोचा है, correct? Two lines which never intersect or never meet each other are known as parallel lines. I'll tell you, you people are incorrect. मतलब आधा definition ही है आपके पास. The full definition, the entire definition, children, is when two lines they never intersect as well as they must lie in the same plane, which is very important condition. ये same plane का जो condition है, you consider a horizontal line, children, anywhere, right, in this world, a horizontal line, and then far away from it you consider a vertical line. अब ये horizontal line को extend करो, vertical line को extend करो, they will never meet each other. But this horizontal and this vertical line, do they lie in the same plane? The answer is no, they cannot be parallel to each other. तो दोनों parallel होने के लिए horizontal ही होना चाहिए, plus दोनों meet नहीं होना चाहिए. So there are two conditions. Same plane, यानी कि same flat surface में होना चाहिए, and they should not intersect each other. I hope it is clear. Yeah, I want you all to copy the definition now, children. Put the heading as parallel lines and copy the definition only. You don't need to draw the figure as of now. Just write down the definition. So simple language में parallel lines are those lines which never meet and they should lie on same plane. जैसे स्क्रीन पे आप देख सकते हो दोनों ही हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन है, right? They are parallel to each other. Line L is parallel to line M. Symbolically, we write line L parallel to line M as shown on the screen. As you can see here, एक 11 जैसा स्ट्रक्चर दिख रहा है, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं पैरेलल. सो वी रीड दिस लाइन एज line L parallel to line M. I hope it is clear. Also write down this thing just below it. Symbolically, we write line L is parallel to line M. No need to draw the figure. Hope everybody might have finished copying the definition and writing the line below it. Symbolically, we write line L is parallel to line M. Perfect, children. Now, for those who have not finished, I request you all to take a screenshot so that you can copy it later on. We move ahead now, anyways. Talking about this beautiful concept, transversal. Now, what is a transversal? A transversal is a line which intersects two lines at two different points. Now, children, I never said a transversal is a line which intersects two parallel lines. I never use the word parallel. So those two lines, जैसे यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो line L and line M. Are these two parallel? The answer is no, because if you extend them, somewhere they'll meet, right? तो ये parallel नहीं है. तो transversal ये जो word है is a general word which can be used for parallel lines as well as non-parallel. So the definition is quite simple. A line which intersects two or more lines at distinct points is called as a transversal. Now the word distinct means different. अलग अलग points पे meet होता है. जैसे ये transversal यहाँ पर N है. Now this line N meets L and M at point A and B. I hope it is clear. Now I want you all to copy the definition of transversal. Again, no need to draw the figure, just copy the definition of transversal. Hope everybody might have finished copying, right? Now for those who have not finished, kindly take a screenshot. I'll be moving ahead now. Yeah. Angles made by a transversal, a very important concept. Now, why very important? Because this concept will not only be using it in our 8th standard children, we'll be using the concept in 9th as well as 10th. तो पूरा 3 साल के लिए ये कॉन्सेप्ट हमको यूज करना है, काम आने वाला है. सो इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट you may just ask. What I'll do is I'll unmute the particular child and we'll kind of solve the doubt. Don't worry about that. So we move ahead. Angles made by a transversal. So we need two lines. They may or may not be parallel, and a beautiful transversal, something like this. So line N is the transversal for line M and L. Now, children, how many angles can we see here? I'll tell you the answer is 8. We'll just count those angles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope everybody is able to see those 4 angles which I have named as 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there are 4 more angles in the similar fashion which I have named those as 5, 6, 7 and 8. So, these are the 8 angles which are formed by a transversal and 2 lines. Now, children, this 8 angles have been categorized into pairs of angles, certain pairs of angles, which we'll be studying Now, the first pair of angle, pair यानी जोड़ी, the first pair of angle is pairs of corresponding angles. Now, what are corresponding angles? Angles with similar position. सर मतलब एंगल्स विद सिमिलर पोजीशन का मतलब क्या है? आई टेल यू द आंसर इज क्वाइट सिंपल. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ यू लुक एट थ्री, थ्री का एक रे एंगल का मूव्स टुवर्ड्स राइट साइड, राइट ऑन द स्क्रीन, एंड वन आर्म विल मूव टुवर्ड्स डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो एक जा रहा है राइट में, एक जा रहा है नीचे की तरफ. और ऐसा कौन सा एंगल है विच इज द अदर एंगल चिल्ड्रन अपार्ट फ्रॉम थ्री विच हैज द सेम सिनेरियो, जिसका एक आर्म राइट में जा रहा है और एक आर्म नीचे? It is angle 7. And if you look at such two angles, children, I'll also give you a hint here. एक अल्फाबेट दूंगा आपको, जिसको आपको याद रखना है और बार बार यूज करना है whenever we talk about corresponding angles. That alphabet, children, is F, which I am highlighting on the screen. लाल कलर का हाईलाइट हो रहा है, सबको दिखाई दे रहा है F. तो हमको जहां पे भी F दिखेगा, F के अंदर वाले जो एंगल है, those angles will be calling those as corresponding angles. So 3 and 7, they form corresponding angle. I hope it is clear, children. ये लाइकवाइज यहाँ पे जरूरी नहीं है कि F सीधा ही फॉर्म करना है. F का ओरिएंटेशन कैसा भी हो सकता है, उल्टा टेढ़ा कैसा भी चलेगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई शो यू वन मोर केस हियर. 2. चिल्ड्रन, आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू व्हाट करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स मीन. एंगल्स विद सिमिलर पोजीशन. तो अगर सिमिलर पोजीशन के हिसाब से देखो, 2 का एक आर्म ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है, 2 का एक आर्म राइट में जा रहा है. ये लाइकवाइज 6 का एक आर्म ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है और एक आर्म राइट में. And there is this ulta F which is formed, which I have highlighted already on the screen. दिखाई दे रहा है. तो मतलब F का ओरिएंटेशन कैसा भी चलेगा. 2 and 6, they form a pair of corresponding angles. Now here, can any other child help me with any other possibilities for corresponding angles? मतलब possibilities है भी या नहीं भी, और अगर है तो कौन सा है corresponding? What I'll do is I'll unmute a child randomly and let's see who will be able to answer this, right? Yeah, here it is. There are few students who have already answered in this text messages to me. Yeah, Shravya Shetty, I am requesting you to unmute yourselves from JP Nagar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shravya,
Yes, sir.
sure. Just help me with this angles, corresponding angles. We have
Okay.
already discussed two pairs of corresponding angles, and I request you to help the others if possible, if you have understood the concept.
Okay.
Yeah. See, what alphabet is needed to identify the pair of corresponding angles, Shravya?
F.
F. So we have seen this shape of F, this orientation. हमने ये
Yes.
वाला orientation भी देख लिया है. Now, are there any more orientations of F left in the figure?
Yes. Yes.
Help me with that. You can just name out the angle.
Angle 5 and angle 1.
Superb. Angle 5. Acha, here they have selected the other pairs. Can you help me with the last pair of angles corresponding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Angle
4 and
8 and angle 4.
superb. 4 and 8. The F has to look something like this. And as you mentioned earlier, 1 and 5, the F has to look
Yes.
something like this. So children, pairs of corresponding angles, there are 4 pairs of corresponding angles. I hope everybody has understood this. Yeah,
Yes.
now I request you all to give the heading as angles made by a transversal, copy pairs of corresponding angles and draw the figure. Yeah, I'll give you 1 minute for this. Thank you so much, Shravya. You can just mute
Thank you.
yourself and copy the concept. Yeah, hope you guys might have finished copying the entire concept along with the figure. If not, I request you all to take a screenshot so that you can just copy the concept later on, as we'll be moving ahead now. Okay, moving ahead. So we talk about the second type of pairs of angles. Now in the second type, again there are two subcategories or subtypes, out of which the first one is pairs of alternate interior angle, and the third one, children, the other subcategory has to be pairs of alternate exterior angle. So we first understand what is pairs of alternate interior angles. Now I'll tell you, in order to identify any sort of alternate angles, you need to use the alphabet Z. So when I talk about Z, children, अगर मैं एक Z imagine करूँ तो 4 के साथ कौन सा angle match होता है? 6. Now as you can see on the screen, I have highlighted a Z. Z के अंदर there is this angle 4 and angle 6. So both of them, they form a pair of alternate interior angles. I hope this is clear. Now, are there any other possibilities of alternate interior angles? Correct. Yes, there is one more possibility, and that one more possibility, children, is 3 and 5. As you can see it on the screen, there is a Z, जिसका orientation थोड़ा अलग है. So 3 and 5 is the other pair of alternate interior angles. Now we talk about pairs of alternate exterior angles. जैसे मैंने बोला alternate angles के लिए Z ही लगता है, but here the word is exterior. So let us understand what is different, children. अच्छा, alternate angles interior वाला हमने rightly जैसे इधर identify किया था 4 and 6. As you can see it on the screen here, I am highlighting 4 and 6. तो children 4 के बाजू में बाहर की तरफ, not अंदर की तरफ. This is like on the interior of these two lines. We need to talk about exterior. So 4 के बाजू में exterior वाला angle कौन है? 1. And 6 के बाजू में exterior वाला कौन है जो बाहर की तरफ है line M से? 7. So if you try to highlight a Z and then उसके बाहर वाला angles अगर आप लेने जाओ तो कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा आपको screen पे, right? So 1 and 7 form a pair of alternate exterior angles. I hope it is clear. Now, children, there is one more pair of alternate exterior angles. Can you people help me understand which pair it is? Right. 3 and 5 सबको दिखाई दे रहा है alternate angle. So 3 and 5 को select करो. उसके बाजू में जो बाहर की तरफ है, that is 2 and 8. They form a pair of alternate exterior angles. I hope it is clear. Yeah, the figure you people have already drawn it for the last case. So you just have to write pairs of alternate interior angle and pairs of alternate exterior angle. ये दोनों कॉपी कर लो क्योंकि ये बाकी सब कुछ आपने लिखा हुआ है. I hope it is clear. Yeah, just copy the part which is on the left hand side. Yeah, finished, children. I want you all to copy just this part, nothing else. Yeah, now for those who have not finished copying this particular part here, what you can do is you can take a screenshot as we move ahead now. Hope everybody has taken a screenshot. Yeah. The last pair of angle is pairs of interior angles. Now don't get confused. Pairs of alternate interior angle is different and pairs of interior angle is different, right children? So how do we identify interior angles? जैसे corresponding angles के लिए हम लोग अल्फाबेट यूज करते हैं F, alternate angles के लिए अल्फाबेट यूज होता है Z, वैसे ही इंटीरियर एंगल्स के लिए जो अल्फाबेट यूज होगा it has to be C, right? So if you can see on the screen 3 and 6 they form a shape children जो C के जैसा है, right? अच्छा C का ओरिएंटेशन कैसा भी हो सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 3 and 6 they form a pair of interior angle. अगर उल्टा C सोचा it goes something like this 4 and 5. So this is also a pair of interior angle. There are only two pairs of interior angles. Now I want you all to copy this, only this, because you have already drawn the figure. Hope you people might have finished copying this particular concept. There are only 3 lines to be copied. Okay, so now we have understood how to identify these 3 pairs of angles. Which 3 children? Pairs of corresponding angles, pairs of alternate angles, and pairs of interior angles. Now, why have we understood these concepts? Because there are certain properties related to this particular concepts. We'll be studying the first property, that is property of corresponding angles. अब ये प्रॉपर्टी हमको जगह जगह पर यूज करना है, each and every sum almost, right? So property of corresponding angles, what does it states? If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, so there are two parallel lines and a transversal, right? Then each pair of corresponding angle is congruent. तो इसको अगर मैं simple language में portray करूँ children, it is like if the lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are congruent. तो आपको याद क्या रखना है? If the lines are parallel, then corresponding angles are congruent. तो यहाँ पे अगर angles को मैं similar fashion में name दूँ 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, तो line L is parallel to line M. This is given क्योंकि मैंने बोला है if lines are parallel, मतलब this has to be given. तो जब भी lines parallel given है, we can state that the corresponding angles जो भी हमने previously discuss किया था वो सारे के सारे congruent है. मतलब 2 will be congruent to 6, 1 would be congruent to 5, and likewise all the other corresponding angles would be congruent. I hope everybody has understood this. Now children, I guess the figure again is same, so you don't have to copy the figure again if it is exactly same to the previous concept. So write down the heading, the statement, and copy this, right? If the figure is same, you don't have to copy it. Kindly copy property of corresponding angles, and I request you all to at least ratify this statement, because next time I'll be asking this. Even if it is not word to word, the meaning has to remain same. Like if two lines are parallel, the corresponding angles are congruent. The meaning should not change. Children, in the bracket you can write to identify corresponding angles the alphabet used is F, क्योंकि आज सब लोगों को याद है, but maybe after 4 days जब मेरा वापस से lecture होगा, when I ask a child randomly to identify corresponding angles which alphabet is to be used, शायद आपको याद नहीं रहेगा. So I request you all to put it down somewhere in your own words. The alphabet used to identify corresponding angles is F. Yeah, hope you guys have finished copying, children. Yeah, finished with this, children. There is one more concept we will be discussing now. Then we stop. It won't even take a minute. Yeah, property of alternate angles. It goes in the similar way, children. If the two lines are parallel, right, then the alternate angles are congruent. That means, once again, if the lines are parallel is a given stuff, we can state that 4 and 6 are congruent, 3 and 5 are congruent. I hope it is clear. Okay, by the way, when we talk about alternate angles, by default, it has to be alternate interior angles. मतलब अगर exterior angles के बारे में हम लोग को बात करना है तो मुझे specify करना compulsory हो जाएगा. But interior के लिए interior word specify करना compulsory नहीं है. I hope it is clear. Now, what you all can do is you can take a screenshot as of now, because we don't have much time to copy it now. You have to copy it, but later on. Just take a screenshot of this particular slide. Right? One last thing for the day, children, which is property of interior angles. Now, what is property of interior angles? Something slightly different here. If the lines are parallel, then the interior angles are supplementary. Now, this word supplementary, children, means sum of two angles is 180. Sum of two angles is 180. तो मतलब इंटीरियर एंगल कौन 3 and 6, तो ये दोनों को अगर ऐड करोगे तो 180 आएगा आंसर. एंड सिमिलरली 4 and 5 को ऐड करने पे आंसर कितना आएगा? 180. I hope everybody has understood this. So children, in short, if I tell you to summarize the last 3 slides, अगर दो लाइन पैरेलल है तो अल्टरनेट एंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स भी कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, लेकिन इंटीरियर एंगल्स सप्लीमेंट्री है. मतलब इंटीरियर एंगल्स को अगर ऐड किया तो 180 हो. एंड दिस इज ओनली पॉसिबल इफ द लाइंस आर पैरेलल. आई होप इट इज क्लियर. Again, take a screenshot of this and we'll be ending the lecture here, but there is a small homework. लिखना वगैरह कुछ नहीं है. Next class, whenever we start, what I'll do is I'll first of all ask questions related रिलेटेड टू प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ इंटीरियर एंगल्स, स्टेटमेंट सबको बोलना है, राइट? दैट will be all for the day. Thank you so much, children. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir.